This is the Cholo News Report for Thursday, 26 September 2019. German airline Conda, a subsidiary of the now insolvent Thomas Cook Group, files for bankruptcy. Thomas Cook said it had been forced to seek insolvency to extricate itself from its parent company's financial tie-ups and related liabilities. We owe this to our long-standing customers, committed employees and other partners who have supported us so much over the years, and in the last difficult weeks, said Chief Executive Stephanie Burke. In the UK, anyone who has bought a package holiday covered by the Air Travel Organisers Licence scheme will have the cost refunded. Secretary of State for Transport Grant Shapps announces that the UK government is planning to introduce new legislation in the aftermath of Thomas Cook's collapse in order to allow more orderly bankruptcies by travel agencies and airlines. Grant Shapps was speaking after the travel giant went into liquidation earlier this week, leaving 150,000 passengers having to be repatriated to the UK. Mr. Shapps told Parliament that he hoped new laws would enable stricken travel firms to be wound down in a more orderly way. Northern Irish bus manufacturer Wrightbus collapses into administration after buyout talks fail, with 1,200 jobs lost. Local politicians urge action from UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson, who commissioned the so-called Boris Bus from the company when he was Mayor of London, and previously promised to do everything we can to ensure the future of Wrightbus. It followed the breakdown of talks with a number of interested parties, including Chinese industrial group Weikai and Joe Bamford, a member of the founding family. Many of those made redundant left the staff briefing to express their disbelief that a deal believed to have been close only last week had not been completed. We recognize the companies are crucially important employers in Ballymena, and this will be devastating news for those who work there, their families and the town, which has already suffered from a number of manufacturing closures in recent years. Polish Energy Minister Krzysztof Trzaskowski announces the ruling law, and Justice Party plans to pass new laws to enable more coal mines to be built. That would be down from 80 coal-powered electricity currently, but goes against European Union calls for member states to achieve zero carbon emissions by 2050. The biggest opposition party Civic Coalition wants to cut out coal completely by 2040. Kiribati President Taniti Mamor condemns Australia for the alleged apathy the Australian government shows towards small island nations in the Pacific facing the threat of global warming. The president of Kiribati says his people need him to deliver an urgent message to the world. Climate change is already damaging their nation.